What's going on, everybody? It's your boy D Luciano back again with another video, man. As y'all can see, I am on my way to work. It's the ass crack of fucking dawn right now, and I'm hitting a little bit of traffic, so I said, fuck it, what better way to fucking pass the time of traffic than to give y'all niggas a little video. As you seen by the title, man, I'm gonna tell you motherfuckers how to save money with a 9 to 5. Now, a lot of y'all, I know a lot of y'all are like, bro, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna be able to save money. This job, I feel like I'm living paycheck to paycheck, you know what I'm saying? So first thing first, I'm gonna tell you is if you making anything below $22 to $20 an hour, you're gonna have to go out there and look. You're gonna have to do better. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If you sit and now if you're a teenager and you watching this video, don't even worry about it, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because I know if you still staying with your parents, if you're a teenager and you still staying with your parents, you should be straight. You know what I'm saying? Just let your parents know that you're trying to save money, so and be a responsible adult. You know what I'm saying? And doing your thing out here. You know what I'm saying? Tell your parents what your goal is. You know what I'm saying? Your parents ain't gonna automatically understand. That's one thing that I can attest to. Your parents ain't always gonna understand. You're gonna have to make them understand. You're gonna have to talk. Communication is key in any situation. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. Now, if you're an adult, I need you to get out there and, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying quit your job right now. You never, that's another thing I want to talk about. Don't quit a job until you for sure have another one lined up. That'll be the dumbest decision, especially if you're in a relationship. And you just quit your job, and then as hard as it is to find a fucking job nowadays, go ahead and do that if you want to. As quick as you quit that fucking job, your girl gonna quit your ass, or your man gonna quit your ass. You better stop playing with yourself. But anyway, what you want to do is, if you got a 9 to 5 and say you got bills and stuff like that. Now look, I understand bills is damn near all month long, because all your bills ain't gonna be on the same fucking day. If it is, your whole check gonna be fucking gone. I ain't gonna even hold you. So you gotta space those bills out. So right now, I'm gonna give you an example of what I do. So mainly my credit card, my car insurance, my water bill, my gas bill, and my light bill are due on my first paycheck of the month. Now, I'm not gonna give you the exact amount because everything varies, but I will say, let's say all of that right there comes out to roughly $560. Roughly, you know what I'm saying? It could be 580 one day, and it could be something lower. You know what I'm saying? It could be four something. But say all of that for me costs like $560, right? With me, I can't tell you exactly how much I make an hour, but typically with a person that has a job of making $20 to $22 an hour, your check roughly after taxes come out to roughly about $1,050 to $1,100 every 2 weeks. And that, I'm just going off of how mine was when I was making that much. You know, when I was working for, you know, $20 to $22 an hour, that's how much I was roughly making, about $1,100 an hour, $1,100 every 2 weeks. So with that 500 and however much I said, because I ain't gonna lie, I just forgot. You're gonna pay those bills, right? Whatever the number is that you have left over, you are gonna split that. So let's say if it's $1,100 and all your bills for that check is $500, just to make it easier for people to remember. You have $600 left over. You're gonna split that. Now, mind you, I'm telling you how to save money. This is a short period of time thing. You know what I'm saying? This is until you get to a goal. You know what I'm saying? You like say if your goal is to save $1,000 or save however, you know, let's just say save $1,000 just to make things easier. Your check is $1,100. Your bills are $500. You take that $500 out of that $1,100, you got $600 left over. You're gonna split that $600 down the middle. Now with the $300 that you just split that $600 into, you're gonna do everything that you need to do for the house or for your apartment or whatever. You're gonna buy groceries, buy your dog food or whatever. You're gonna, you know, buy things for the house. You're gonna use that, and you're gonna be frugal with it. Don't try to get top-notch stuff. I'm telling you, when you're saving, you have to be frugal. You have to take sacrifices. You can't just sit there and be like, oh, I want this and I want to eat out and all this shit. Eating out, I'm gonna tell you right now, eating out and DoorDashing is gonna suck your fucking money all the way up. You're not gonna be able to save, and that's coming from experience. At one point, me and my girl, we was door dashing maybe 5 days out of the goddamn week. Now, mind you, that's 5 days, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Do you want to know what that equated to? When we equated how much we spent on DoorDash for the year, that shit came out to a whopping $10,000 some odd dollars. Now, you tell me, if I'm paying $10,000, if I made $10,000 just for food in a year, how much you think I could have saved? That like that I could have saved $10,000 a year, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's what you gotta look at. You know what I'm saying? You have to look at things that you gotta cut out, because you have to be frugal if you're gonna save money. So like I was saying, you take that money, right? You're gonna take that money that you cut out from that 600, that 300, you're gonna take that money and pay for food for the house. That way you're not eating out. If you don't want it, I don't give a fuck. You're gonna have to eat it. Because if you go out and like, oh, well, I'm gonna just go out today. No, you're fucking that bag up. You're fucking your money up. You take the other remaining $300 and stash that bitch somewhere. You can either take it out in cash. I would suggest taking it out in cash, because if you put it in like a savings account, it's too easy nowadays to switch that bitch over. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, I'm gonna just put this money in a savings account. That shit will be transferred by the end of the fucking day. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is coming from a nigga who experienced this. Come on now. I'm not just telling y'all some shit just so y'all can hear it. This is, I experienced it because I've done it. You know what I'm saying? Listen to a motherfucker that knows. You know what I'm saying? So stash that bitch. Take that shit out in cash and stash it. Okay? Now, your next check, let's say all you like, because usually the bulk of your bills, well, for me at least, I will say the bulk of my bills, I typically take care of those in the beginning of the week. That way, towards the end of the week, all I have to do is pay my rent. Now, again, remember, your check is $1,100. Your rent, or at least your portion of the rent. Say you're living with somebody. If you're not living with somebody, then yeah, I'll show you that in a second. I'm gonna show you that in a second. But this is for if you're living with somebody. Say your rent, if y'all pay maybe $1,400 a month for an apartment or a mortgage, your rent, y'all are splitting it. $1,100. Say you gotta pay $700 of the $1,400 of the rent. How much do you have then? How much do you have, motherfucker? Okay, look, goddammit, you roughly have, damn, I done lost my goddamn. You roughly have $500 to $400 left, because that's the only thing you paying. You had to pay that part of the rent. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, $700 out of $1,100, whatever that number is, it's probably around like $400, $300. I ain't gonna even hold you. I don't feel like doing the math right now. Y'all do the math and then y'all tell me. But no, I'm just saying. You roughly have $400 to $300 left over. What you're going to do is you're going to take that number. This time, you're going to take, I would say, just $100 out of it. Take $100 out of that $400 that you have and put that aside. Now you got $300 left to do what you need to for the house. Get your food, get your groceries, you know what I'm saying? Don't eat out. Don't fuck that money up like that. Don't eat out. Eat the food that you have in the house. Buy shit. Buy groceries. I'm telling you, y'all niggas are the DoorDashing era right now, the Uber Eats era. Nigga, me and my wife, we almost paid $70 on DoorDash one time. We said fuck that shit. We went to the grocery store. Instead of paying $70 for DoorDash to get 2 meals, we went to the grocery store and paid $70 for a damn week of worth of food. Like, come on now. Which one sounds better? You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, it kind of helped if your significant other gets paid on the opposite week, because that means y'all are staggered. Y'all not getting paid on the same day. That is amazing, boy, because y'all really never broke, because you're like, okay, I got this money, and you can even save even more off of your check, because you're like, all I gotta do is make sure we straight for this week, because next Friday your ass get paid. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can save even more money, but that's a different story for a different time. But anyway, you take $100 out of that $400. Now, you know what I'm saying, how much do you have saved up for this month? Because you're not getting paid again until the following month. How much do you got saved up so far for this month? $300 plus another $100. You got $400 saved up, which means by next month you'll have, if you do the same thing and repeat it, you'll have $800 saved up. And then the following month after that, how much you gonna have? You gonna have over your damn $1,000. You gonna have over the $1,000. Because I mean, and this is just me, I'm hoping that y'all not planning to save shit within like, oh, I want my $1,000 by next week. Okay, well, nigga, if you ain't making the money to have $1,000 by next week, I don't know what to fucking tell you, big dog, because that shit don't come easy. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all how to save money from a 9 to 5 perspective. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gotta do it. That's how you gotta do it. It's gonna take time. Everything in life takes time. That's why it's so bad to waste time. Stop wasting your time. Because when you waste your time, you can't get that shit back. Money you can always get back. But don't waste no motherfucking time, bro. What you wasting time for? The dumbest thing in the world. Stop doing that shit. But anyway, like I said, within 3 months, you'll have the money that you need. You'll have over that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think, you gotta think logically about things. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sacrifice. You're gonna have to put forth an effort. You know what I'm saying? You can't have your cake and eat it too. Yeah, that's the right way to fucking say it. Y'all niggas been saying you can't have your cake and eat it too. Nigga, if it's my cake, I want to fucking eat that bitch. So why the fuck? Anyway, that's another story for another time as well. But anyway, I hope y'all got something from this video. I hope y'all learned something from this video. And I hope you apply it because it works. Because some of y'all motherfuckers is not getting paid $20 or $22 an hour. Some of y'all getting paid $30. You know what I'm saying? Y'all young people nowadays, y'all ain't had to work. Nigga, I come from an era where I was getting $7.25 an hour. Yeah, I know that shit sounds terrifying, don't it, nigga? It's waitresses making that shit now. Back when I was younger, making $7.25 an hour, waitresses was making like $3 an hour. Yeah, nigga. So be thankful for what the fuck y'all got. You know what I'm saying? And learn how to sacrifice. Sacrifice is key to becoming a rich person. I'm gonna be honest, because there's nothing in life that you're gonna gain without sacrifice. Just like me, I'm trying to get down to my fitness goal. I have to sacrifice eating some good ass fucking food. And I just got loud because that shit is annoying, bro. Eating this damn food, man, like, god damn, boy. I can't eat the goddamn shit that I want to eat. That shit, dude. I'm sorry, I almost cried. That shit goddamn have a nigga on the ropes for a second, but don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sacrifice. If you want to get to somewhere in your life where you like, okay, yeah, I did it. You know what I'm saying? I accomplished this. You have to sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? You even when y'all niggas was in school playing football and you wanted to be the best person on the team, you had to sacrifice going outside just bullshitting around with your friends. You had to be on that court. You had to be in the gym. You had to stay after school, work with your coach and shit like that. Don't act like you didn't. You know what I'm saying? But that's my video for today, man. I hope y'all got something from it, and I appreciate everybody that watched this video, man. Hopefully I helped you. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. We out.